Okay, so in this video, I want to talk to you about realistic time frame management. And what I mean by that is having the assistant generate you signals on time frames that you can actually efficiently engage with. Okay? If you, I'm just going to use the New York-London session as an example with traders trading from the United States. Okay? If you are getting signals for shorter time frame opportunities with, say, the grade A and grade B setup, and when I say shorter time frame opportunities, I'm talking about pretty much anything under a 1 hour chart using as your main chart for entry. Okay, that'd be your 15-minute chart, your 5-minute chart, or your 1-minute chart if you want to be really fast. If you're getting opportunities from those charts and simultaneously trying to work a day job, maybe you're not a full-time trader yet, but you're trying to tie the two in, you're not going to be able to efficiently monitor those trades. Okay, you're going to think, oh, I need to get in this trade. If you see it, it comes up on the MT4 app, and you pull a trade based on the signal, but then you're still trying to work that day job. It's going to be a total frustration, and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. If you can actively trade those situations, and you can be there for the entire London-New York session where most of the volume is, then yeah, it's great. You can have, let's say, like right here, I got a 15-minute into a 4-hour. That's a great setup, and you can have that you can put it on multiple 15-minute charts for multiple currency pairs. That way, you're getting those grade A and grade B signals popping up all morning long, and you can be working those signals and seeing which ones are the best that you'd want to take. So that's fine for that situation. But we do have a lot of traders that are trying to put trading into their life, but they're still working a day job and like I said, from the United States. If you're from another country, then it's a different story where you're in a different time zone. But everybody who trades Forex knows when the volume comes in, and that's between the London and New York sessions. So however you're going to trade that. So going back to my point, now if you are working that day job, then it's going to be much more effective to set the assistant up, say on a 4-hour chart. You apply it to the 4-hour chart and then set up, say, the weekly as your supporting time frame. And then you would be getting trades like this right here. Right here we had a grade A setup right here that broke short out of the box. This was the first setup right here on that liquidity line right there when the weekly candle turned green. So that's the first signal. Remember, that's a grade A, is always the first signal. And then right after that, it took you across the box. If you didn't cover there, you had another signal right here, which would have been a grade B signal. And then this one took off and put you up and right to this liquidity line. You can see, I mean, it was a 76 pip opportunity in dollar CAD if you took it all the way up to the liquidity line where you should have covered anyway. So, if you're managing this type of trade with that time frame while you're working a day job, then you only have to to effectively manage this trade, you need to check your phone at least once every 4 hours if you're monitoring it from work. You know what your charts say because I'm sure you're going to look at them while you're at home. But if you're off at work or doing something, then you essentially know what you should be doing. And you could have even set your limit at that liquidity line and manage that type of opportunity effectively, even though you're not staring at the screen minute by minute. So what I want to get through to you guys in this video is that this would be an effective trading plan to look for these opportunities, say 4 hour into the weekly across multiple pairs if you're trying to work a day job and just work those opportunities. There's plenty of pips, plenty of opportunity in those longer time frame trades. If you do have the time to get up and trade London, New York, you want to be more aggressive, then you can trade, say, a 5 into a 4 hour or a 15 into a 4 hour and look for the grade A and B trade setups in those time frames. But just make sure that if you're going to pull the trades on those lower time frames, that you are there to see it through the entire session. When you're in those shorter time frame trades, they can turn on you very quick, and you need to make sure that you're there and able to react the way that you're supposed to effectively manage those trades.